Taylor Anderson fell in love with Japan when she was in grade school. She studied Japanese in her hometown of Richmond, Virginia, and was an international studies major in college, where she devoured the writings of Murakami. Taylor was loved by everyone. Her friends in Richmond called her the walking ray of sunshine. She'd pack as much fun as possible into every day. She was afraid of nothing. Life was an adventure. When she moved to Ishinomaki in August 2008 to teach English, the adventure continued. It was her love of life that made her such a great teacher. Taylor Anderson was the type of educator who made sure learning was fun. Every child in the room felt special. Her enthusiasm was simply infectious. After the earthquake on March 11th, Taylor led her students to an evacuation area, assuring them that everything was okay. When she knew they were safe, she climbed on her bicycle to ride to her apartment, to call her parents and let them know she was fine. But that call was never made. Before she reached home, Taylor was caught by the black waters of the tsunami. Sadly, she was found 10 days later. The flame that was ignited in grade school wasn't extinguished on March 11, 2011. Taylor's family is making sure of that. The Taylor Anderson Memorial Fund will help those she loves so much. Last September, Taylor's parents traveled to Ishinomaki to open the first Taylor Anderson Reading Corner. The corner features the English language books she loved as a little girl. Books like Blueberries for Sal and Anne of Green Gables. The fund also provides Christmas presents to local orphanages and will give scholarships to Ishinomaki high school graduates to attend Sendai YMCA College. The fund is Taylor's way of helping the children of Ishinomaki find their dreams and live them just like she did.
Shinji Tagai grew up a track and field athlete, majored in physical education in college, but ended up a software engineer. It was a job, it was not his passion. When he was 30, he saw a story on television about farming, about how he could grow fruits and vegetables that would feed people, provide life. He had found his calling. He would exchange his high-tech world of computers for a low-tech world of farming. After serving an apprenticeship of 2 years, Shinji finally got his farm. He moved to Miyagi Prefecture to Kesennuma and began growing strawberries. On March 11th, Shinji was picking up his wife and infant daughter from a doctor's office visit when the earthquake struck. Moments later, the devastating tsunami roared ashore and washed away his perfect world. His farm was gone, buildings destroyed, and valuable topsoil washed away. Still, he and his family were alive, and within days he joined thousands of other survivors in picking up the pieces of shattered lives. While cleaning a house, he noticed a pile of garbage that included family photos, damaged by water and mud. Throwing them away just did not seem right. So he picked them up and he took them home. He called Fujifilm, which sent a team of engineers to Kesennuma. And soon, Shinji learned how to fix the photos. This school in Kesennuma is the hub of Shinji's memory recovery project, which has restored more than 1 million photos found in debris around Kesennuma. For those who lost everything, the photos are a link to the past. Shinji likes to call them people's treasures. Ironically, Shinji has used his skills as a computer engineer to build a face recognition system so that users can search a computer database to find what they were looking for. He will continue with the Memory Recovery Project until every photo he has been restored and is returned. But he is anxious to get back to the fields and to grow strawberries again. And when he does, Shinji will use his ocean breeze and the fertile soil of Kesennuma to do his part in Tohoku's rebirth.
Naho Hozumi was at lunch with a friend in Tokyo last March 11th when a 9.0 earthquake, the fifth largest ever recorded, rocked the city. In Tokyo, several buildings collapsed and more were on fire. Millions of people were stranded with no train service, and strong aftershocks shook already rattled nerves. But if Tokyo was a nightmare, Tohoku was hell. That night, Naho couldn't turn off the TV, couldn't turn away from the horrifying images of a massive tsunami that had devastated nearly 150 miles of coastline. Wanting to help, she called the community organization Hands on Tokyo. Within days, she was packing trucks with supplies bound for Tohoku. Within a month, she was Hands on Tokyo's Disaster Relief Program Manager. Like so many people who answered the call after March 11th, Naho had no special training, no preparation for this new life. She had spent the last 21 years as a stay-at-home mom, volunteering with the PTA, playing tennis, and caring for a husband, a son, and 2 dogs. Now Naho spends countless hours organizing HOT's activities in Tohoku. Few organizations have been as active as Hands on Tokyo. After delivering thousands of blankets, towels, and toothbrushes in the days after the tsunami, nearly 800 HOT volunteers have cleaned damaged homes, handed out baseball equipment, hosted parties for kids, or just shared a cup of tea while listening to those who have lost so much. Soon, the results of Hands on Tokyo's efforts will be much more permanent. A small fishing community in Miyagi, the village of Ogatsu, was virtually obliterated by the earthquake and tsunami. Among the 3,000 people who lived there before the disaster, just 900 remain. They have no place to assemble as they try to plan the rebirth of their village. This will change this April when HOT breaks ground on a new community center, the first new building in Ogatsu since the tsunami. The center will serve as a symbol of the rebirth of the village and will allow its leaders to plan a future. Naho's husband, Hiro, used to ask her when she was going to quit, when she would come back home. He doesn't ask anymore.
Tonight we celebrated the stories of true heroes.
Ordinary people that did extraordinary things.
But Shinji, Naho, and Taylor are but a few of the hundreds of thousands of people,
Including many of you sitting here in the stands at the Tokyo Dome tonight,
who have given of your time and your resources to help the people of Tohoku when they needed it most.
All of you have created a spirit of community and an environment of commitment.
you have shown the world what a special place Japan is and what a special people the Japanese are.
You taught us the meaning of Ishin, one heart.
But there is still so much work to be done.
It will take time, but together, standing side by side, we will be successful.
After all,
That's what friends do. Tomodachi.
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 Amigo.
Tomodachi. Friendship.
友達
Amigo.
Friendship
友達 Amigo. Friendship.
友達 amigo
友達
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 Friendship
友達